Hi professional writers, this is the third and final video about researching, and it's where I'll show you how to use our library website and Google Scholar. Okay, so if you go to the Nichols College homepage, nichols.edu, click on My Nichols, enter your credentials, you'll be brought to this site. Now, what you want to do to access the library is go to My Nichols, basically the portal. And enter your credentials again if you need to. Okay, eventually it will bring you to the portal. Okay, so you'll see over here my bookmarks. One of them should be the library. So click on your library link. Okay, now you can search the collection for books. So if you wanted to kind of learn about, I don't know, whatever your topic is for your white paper, you could type in the keyword here, and then that would give you a book. Now, you don't need a whole book for this assignment, and a whole book, even if you get a whole book, I would suggest only reading a chapter and using a chapter out of it. I think maybe more useful to you will be articles. So instead of books, ebooks, and videos, go to articles. Scroll down. And there are a couple of search helps that I suggest you use. One of them is the Academic Search Premier. This is, articles from key journals and many scholarly disciplines with some trade journals and magazines. Be careful of magazines and trade journals. Those are not scholarly sources, okay? But you can kind of go in here and say I'm doing a paper on juvenile incarceration rates. Let's see. Is that the right one? Yes, okay. So I want to go incarceration, juvenile. No search results were found. Usually this means I have misspelled something. How about we do, yeah, that's the one. So you'll notice that I clicked on linked full text. And so this is nice because, okay, so this is very recent. Last month it was published. Behind bars, behind payments for parents in prison, unpaid child support bills can become a crushing debt. So if I was doing youth in prison, it wouldn't be that useful, but say it was useful. I would click on this. And you should be able to download it. The source is state legislatures. That sounds pretty reputable to me. And see this? That's a download. And so you can save it right onto your desktop. So that's kind of nice. Here's the HTML. That you're going to have to bookmark. I don't think you can download those, or it's not as easy anyway. Okay. That might be a good one. When parents go to prison, incarceration rates, and so there's all kinds of good stuff here. If you don't want to use, if you don't find what you need on Academic Search Premier, you can go back to this articles thing, and you can look at some of these other ones. Global issues and context, issues and controversies might be useful. So suppose you're doing something about cars, maybe you want to kind of think about auto industry. Yes. So here's all kinds of stuff. If you're really like struggling for any ideas, like just go to issues and controversies and type in, you know, something having to do with your business. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. All right. Articles. So academic search premier is going to be very good. Global issues and contexts can be helpful. Issues and controversies, very good. And those are kind of broad. See, multidisciplinary, each covers many subject areas, as opposed to something like that is just about accounting or just about business. If you do have something like, say, like children prisoners, you could actually go to these, and you could do that as well. But I like the big ones. History might be useful if you're looking at the history of a problem. Look around, see what you can find. So that's our Nichols College Library. Now you can also, I'm going to actually leave the library up because I'm going to show you how to do an interlibrary loan. So say you want, okay, so you go to Google Scholar and do a bit of research into dog breed discrimination. Canine for Christ, even though it's a .org, this looks better, animalstudiesrepository.org. Okay, so you could do stuff like this. I like these because they're linked. Look, you can, page not found. Usually that doesn't happen. Let's try this one. Hooray. Okay, so the Humane Society put out this article from 2007 by this guy. It's 30 pages long. Download it, skim it, see, you know, what's useful here, okay? You don't have to read everything super in depth, okay? Just find stuff that's useful. Keep your topic in mind. Now, when you download a PDF, it's not going to enter nicely into your citation software, and so you'll have to, this one's nice because it has a recommended citation, but you'll have to kind of go through MLA format and put it into MLA format, okay? All right, suppose you're in Google Scholar and you find something that looks really, really good. I guess this one. The Journal of Animal Behavior seems like a good source, even though this is a very old one, but it's not linked. See, it's not over here. What you can do if you have enough time, I would give it 2 to 3 days, is go to the library, your library homepage, and remember, go into that through your portal, library, and then, so this is the general page, is like books and articles. If you look down, you can go to patron services. Eventually, it will come up. And you can interlibrary loan an article. Now you click on this, the interlibrary loan request form. My internet must be running slow today. And you put in your name and your phone number and your Nichols email address and by what date do you need it, and it can be a couple days. And then you want to specify what you want is an article. And then you want the title of the article. You can probably, copy and paste. And then the title of the book, if it's from a book, the title of the journal, if it's from a journal. And so this would be the journal. It would be the Journal of Animal Behavior. And then you put the author. And it can be helpful if you put the volume and the issue. Look, see, don't purchase a PDF. Interlibrary loan, it will be free, okay? And then you put the year and the page numbers, okay? The volume, the issue, the date, and the pages. Save it, and then our librarians are super quick. Now, they don't work on Fridays, and so you'll have to get it in within the next couple of days, but this can be very useful. If you find something that you really want and it's not linked and they say you have to pay for it, you don't. Just interlibrary loan it, okay? All right. Let me know if you have questions about research. You got Google Scholar, you got the library. I think you should be good, okay? But let me know. I'm available on email, and if you're struggling with the topic, definitely let me know. I can help with that. Okay, have a good week. Remember your procedure, final draft is due on Sunday at midnight, but if you get a rough draft to me Thursday, tomorrow by midnight, I'll get you feedback on that on Friday or Saturday, okay? Also, your annotated is due Sunday at midnight, okay? So keep that in mind. I also did put a Word document in the resources and samples section. It's kind of like a template that helps you put together your annotated, okay? Remember, do this. Don't worry about this. You can use this later as you start to draft. Early next week, I think I would like a draft of your white paper, like just the content of your white paper by Tuesday at midnight next week. Okay, so start thinking about that ahead. All right, have a good week, stay cool, and I will see you next week. We're almost done, actually. This is week 5, so only 2 more weeks left. So let's make them good and finish strong. All right, take care.